Whether it be for celebrations or a weekly routine, dining out is becoming more of the norm. We are spending more money and calories by dining out than ever before. The U.S. Department of Agriculture estimates that we eat 29% of our meals away from home. This translates to 44% of our food budget being spent on dining out, according to the National Restaurant Association. Whatever your reasons for dining out, this presentation will help you identify ways to control your eating habits when you can't control your environment. By having a plan, you can be successful while eating out. When choosing where to go, keep in mind that portion control is non-existent at all-you-can-eat restaurants, and the choices are full of hidden calories. If you can, try to avoid these places altogether. Prior to dining out, make healthy decisions around your diet and even exercise. This will make you less likely to overindulge and more likely to make conscious decisions the rest of your day. Finally, try to avoid restaurants that include entertainment eating, where the food is one of the attractions. The food at these restaurants are usually full of fatty, fried dishes with huge portions. Likewise, any restaurant with a mascot is not recommended. Before you leave for a restaurant, familiarize yourself with the menu options online. This process takes only a few minutes and can be highly beneficial. While making a reservation, take the opportunity to ask about any questions or accommodation requests that you might have around their menu selection, such as healthier ways to prepare your favorite foods or healthier substitutions not listed. Also, knowing your calorie budget will help you prepare for dining out. Many online menus will include calorie content, and if they don't, ask your server. Also, don't leave the house hungry. Instead, eat a healthy snack about 1 to 2 hours before. This can help with overindulgence and help you avoid munching on bread and other pre-meal goodies at the table. Upon arrival at your table, send away or simply decline the freebies, such as chips and salsa or bread. Instead, order a healthy side or appetizer, which we will be discussing later in the presentation. Next, as soon as you choose what you want to order, close the menu to avoid temptations, and set any table display menus out of sight. Menus for drinks and desserts that sit and stare at you through the whole meal are a quiet marketing attempt enticing you to order more and often high-calorie items. Another healthy dining out strategy is to only order water. Often restaurant meals have larger portions and more calories than we need, so why add more with unnecessary beverages? Drinking a lot of water will also make you feel full sooner and prevent you from overeating. There are many helpful hacks to use when ordering your meal. For instance, be the first to order at your table. If you listen to others' order, you may be less inclined to stick to your plan. Also, don't be shy about making requests. You are paying for your food, so make sure it's what you want. Next, it's no secret that portion sizes at restaurants can be enough to feed 2 to 3 people. A great method for controlling portion sizes is to order a kid's meal or a la carte. By using this method, you can take more control of the food that you're getting. If you know that your meal will be more than your calorie budget, consider ordering a take-home box at the same time you place your order. By consciously placing half of your meal in the box, you can remove the temptation of eating the entire thing. Out of sight, out of mind. It's also a good idea to order sauces, such as cheese, creams, gravies, dressings, and special sauces, on the side, or skip them altogether. Finally, high-calorie foods are usually brown, beige, white, or pale yellow in color. So add more color to your meal by adding veggies. A knee-jerk reaction to eating healthy while dining out is to avoid the appetizers. And while skipping the empty calories of free bread and chips before the meal is beneficial, waiting for the entree may cause you to overeat when it arrives. So, it may not be a bad idea to order a healthy starter. Look for something light, like a vegetable plate or a side of fruit. Another option may be a broth-based soup. Avoid coatings and dips to curb the calorie load, and choose low-calorie condiments and sauces. There is no need to sacrifice taste if you make good choices with preparation methods and sauces. There are some key words to look for in an item's description. Some words that include unhealthy preparations include buttery, breaded, fried, pan-fried, creamed, scalloped, au gratin, and a la mode. Good preparation words include grilled, baked, steamed, broiled, poached, stir-fried, roasted, and blackened. Sauces are another area of hidden calories. Try to avoid using sauces made with milk, cheese, oil, or mayonnaise. Instead, order a sauce that's a tomato base, or simply use herbs and spices to flavor your food. If you're unsure about a certain sauce and what it contains, it's a good idea to order it on the side so you can control how much is added to your food. When ordering your main dish, protein is an important element. Keep in mind that chicken and fish are the leanest options, while pork and beef contain higher quantities of unhealthy fats. Vegetarian options are also good, but can be loaded with cheese and nuts, which are high in fat. While side dishes are often an afterthought, they can give us an opportunity to make smart choices. Order as many vegetables as possible. Steamed, stewed, or boiled is best. Make sure to clarify with your server if the veggies are cooked with anything else, such as butter, cheese, or creamed sauces. Potatoes have been given a bad rap, but can be healthy if prepared in the right ways. Stick with baked, broiled, or roasted instead of fried, chips, or hash browns. Loaded potatoes can also be a problem. Instead of loading it with butter, sour cream, cheese, or bacon, try salsa, chives, pepper, or a vinaigrette dressing for tasty toppings. Fruit or fruit salad can also make a great side dish. Even if there's no fruit on the menu, the restaurant may still have the ingredients available. High in fiber soups and salads are great choices to follow your healthy eating plan while dining out. But beware of the pitfalls of salad bars. Pass on the grated cheese, creamy dressings, bacon, croutons, and pasta salads. Try to remember that clear dressings are best, such as vinaigrettes. Dressing should always be ordered on the side, due to most salads being served with at least 2 times the amount of dressing as a typical serving size. If you get meat on your salad, opt for grilled, not fried. Also replace that iceberg lettuce with more nutrient-dense greens like spinach, kale, or romaine. Finally, when it comes to soups, try broth-based. Avoid creamy soups like chowder or bisque, which can be loaded with fat and calories. Some item descriptions won't tell you these things, so it's best to clarify with your server. Your meal has finally arrived. Remember that trick of ordering the to-go box? Now is the time to use it. Place a portion of your meal in the box right away and set it aside so you aren't tempted to eat the whole thing or to pick at it even after you're full. Next, eat the lowest calorie items first, which most often are the vegetables. Eat slowly and mindfully, savoring the experience. Physically put your fork down between bites and sip your water. Take breaks for conversation and assess how hungry or full you are. When you're finished eating, chew gum or eat a mint to cleanse your palate. You've done great so far, but what about when your server comes back to ask if anyone wants dessert? Avoiding dessert altogether can actually become troublesome if you truly want it, because depriving ourselves can set us up for eventual overindulging. So, fruit is the safest bet, as long as it isn't covered with syrups or whipped cream. If you have a few more calories in your bank, you can choose from lower calorie choices like sorbet, frozen yogurt, or angel food cake. The key is portion control. Even if you plan on sharing, use the 3-bite rule, where you can get a small portion with the taste you desire. By taking a little time to plan, you can achieve a guilt-free outing and stay within your healthy plan. Thank you for listening, and let CarePro Worksite Wellness know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns.